Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Jessie Ware. Jessica Lois Ware is an English singer and songwriter. Her debut studio album Devotion peaked at number 5 on the UK Albums Chart and produced the single Wildest Moments. Her follow-up record Tough Love reached number 9 in the United Kingdom. Ware has sung vocals for Joker and SBTRKT in concert and on the recordings. Early life. Ware was born in Queen Charlotte's Hospital in Hammersmith, London, and was raised in Clapham, London. She is the daughter of Helena, a social worker, and John Ware, a BBC Panorama reporter, who divorced when she was 10. She is the younger sister of British actress Hannah Ware. Her mother has been a big support in starting her musical career, and Ware considers her as her hero, saying, "She brought up my sister, brother and me with so much love and fun, and always told me I could do anything I want." Ware's mother is Jewish, and she was raised in the faith. Ware was educated at Allen's School, a co-educational independent school in Dulwich in South London, followed by the University of Sussex, where she took a degree in English literature. Career. After her studies, Ware briefly worked as a journalist at the Jewish Chronicle, did sports journalism at the Daily Mirror, and worked behind the scenes at TV company Love Productions. There she was a colleague of Erica Leonard, otherwise known as E.L. James, the author of 50 Shades of Grey. 2009-12 Beginnings and Devotion. In the years prior to releasing her first solo album, Ware did backing vocals at live shows for Jack Panate and Man Like Me. Ware said she learned a lot during her time with Jack Panate. "Performing with him was really good training because I got to learn all about how other people do it. I was able to perform live without the pressure of being a lead singer. It gave me a taste of what to expect, and it prepared me for what I'm doing now." It was one of Panate's bandmates, Tick, who first introduced Ware to SBTRKT. Ware and SBTRKT went on to collaborate on Nervous. She consequently met Sampha, best known as SBTRKT's main collaborator and live member. They created Valentine together, which was released on a special edition heart-shaped vinyl by Young Turks in 2011. Valentine was partly inspired by James Blake's song The Wilhelm Scream, and based on their own personal experiences in love. The music video for Valentine was directed by Marcus Soderlund. Nervous Valentine, and an additional collaboration with DJ Joker, led Ware to a record deal with PMR Records. She also featured on Ceremonial's The 2011 album by Florence and the Machine, in which her good friend Florence Welch is lead singer. On the 14th of October 2011, Ware released her debut solo single Strangest Feeling on limited 10 purple vinyl. Although the song did not chart in the United Kingdom, she then released Running on the 24th of February 2012 as the lead single from her debut studio album Devotion. 110% was released as the album's second single on the 13th of April, peaking at number 61 in the United Kingdom. Wildest Moments was released as the album's third single on the 29th of June, peaking at number 46 in the United Kingdom. Ware reckons the proudest moment of her career was hearing Wildest Moments accompanying a television montage of highlights from Andy Murray's dramatic third-round win at Wimbledon. On the 20th of August 2012, Ware released her debut album Devotion, which peaked at number 5 on the UK Albums Chart. Nightlight was released as the fourth single on the 24th of August. On the 11th of September, Devotion was announced as a nominee for the prestigious Mercury Prize. In late 2012, the song, titled 110%, had to be changed to If You're Never Gonna Move due to legal problems with the clearance of a sample of Dream Shatterer by Big Punisher. which was an integral part of the song. If You're Never Gonna Move contains a similar-sounding sample instead. Ware toured in the United Kingdom in the early part of March 2013, supported by Laura MVULA, starting with Cambridge, Manchester, Glasgow, Birmingham, Oxford, Bristol and ending in London. The United Kingdom tour was followed by a European tour in the second half of March 2013, and a US tour in April 2013. In the summer of 2013, Ware played many festivals all over the world. And at the end of 2013, Jessie went on tour in the United States again. 2014-16 Tough Love. At the beginning of 2014, Ware returned to the studio to write her second album. On the 17th of July 2014, Ware posted on her Twitter page that the new album is also called Tough Love, including a picture of the cover art. And she also announced on social media that Tough Love would be released on the 6th of October. Tough Love was the first single to be taken from the new album, airing for the first time on BBC Radio 1 as hottest record during the Zane Lowe's show and slated for a UK release on the 3rd of August 2014. Tough Love was compared to Prince at his minimalist 80s Best by Pitchfork, who interviewed Ware prior to the release. Tough Love is produced together with Benzel, the production duo composed of London post-bass producer 2-Inch Punch and mega producer Benny Blanco, who Ware previously worked with on the single If You Love Me. Benzel are also executive producers of her new album. Ed Sheeran confirmed that they had written the song Say You Love Me together for the new album, which was released on the 13th of August 2014. She performed Wildest Moments together with the winner of the night Artem Furman on the Polish version of X Factor 2014. On her Twitter page, Ware announced that the only festival she would be playing in 2014 was going to be Wilderness Festival, a pair of additional dates at Berlin Festival 2014 and Sopot Gulf of Art were later added. The album peaked at number 9 on the UK Albums Chart, becoming her second top 10 album. On the Scottish Albums Chart, the album peaked at number 11. Ware contributed a song for Nicki Minaj's third studio album The Pink Print called The Crying Game, in which Minaj alternates between devastating verses and pensive crooning, whilst Ware adds haunting and soulful vocals to the chorus. Originally, Ware only received a songwriting credit, but she was then credited on updated versions of the album. Ware has been collaborating with Benzel on new music since 2015. She co-wrote the song New Man for Ed Sheeran's third album Divided By, and also provided background vocals on it and 2 other songs. 2017-present, Glasshouse. In July 2017, Jessie Ware released the single Midnight. The singer has also announced that her third album, entitled Glasshouse, is due out later this year, and features collaborations with Francis and the Lights, Ed Sheeran, Kashmir Cat, Julia Michaels, and more. In the same month, she returned to the stage after a 2-year absence in anticipation of the forthcoming album. On 31st August, Ware premiered the second single Selfish Love, accompanied by the music video. The new album will be released on the 20th of October via Island PMR. The album will feature 12 songs plus 5 additional tracks available on the deluxe version, including Till the End, previously released on the Me Before You soundtrack, and 3 acoustic versions. In September 2017, the third song from the album, Alone, was released. The official music video for the song, which premiered on October 12, was directed by Charlie Robbins and filmed at the Eltham Palace in London. Personal life. Ware shared a flat with Felix Veit of the Maccabees and is also friends with Adele. In August 2014 she married her childhood friend Sam Burrows, whom she had met at school on the Greek island of Skopelos, where the couple had previously become engaged. On 15 April 2016, Ware revealed that she was expecting her first child. On 8 September 2016, Ware announced the birth of her daughter, who was born 3 days prior. Brought to you by WikiVidi.com. Would you like to know more?